The Seductive Scent of Empire is the 15th instalment in a limited series of espionage thrillers called Tales of MI7, written by me, James Ward. It explores the possibility that given enough time and left unchecked, governmental institutions, above all those connected with national security, will become more and more belligerent, especially in a world increasingly characterised by leaders with despotic aspirations. Story-wise, it's about an internal plot to make MI7 more aggressive by abolishing its most diplomatic branch, Red Department. It begins with an attack on Ruby Parker, the departmental head, in her own home, which puts her in a coma. The plotters then do their utmost to make the lives of the other members of Red Department unbearable in the hope of forcing them out. As usual, John Mordred, the protagonist, suspects there's more to what's going on than meets the eye. His suspicions are confirmed when he's approached by an enigmatic member of Black Department, MI7's most secretive tier, and not a party to the conspiracy, at the SIS building. They agree to work together. The villains soon twig that time isn't on their side. The various members of Red Department stubbornly refuse to resign, and they're curiously hard to provoke into behaviour meriting disciplinary procedures. To make matters worse, it looks increasingly possible that Ruby Parker might recover. The conspirators' desperation inspires violent solutions, and so the Seductive Scent of Empire becomes a kind of good guys on the run story. Of course, Britain has historically been a country with an empire. At one time, not so long ago, it was the most powerful nation in the world. While a repeat performance isn't possible in the 21st century, or for the vast majority of British citizens even remotely desirable, there likely exist powerful individuals within and connected to the UK government for whom the loss of the number one spot is a matter of profound regret, and who would be sorely tempted by any prospect of a return. The Seductive Scent of Empire introduces a major new character called Chasha Jones, who becomes even more prominent in the next book, Humankind 2.0, but it also reintroduces someone from Ruby Parker's past, an individual who's only hitherto appeared in the prequel, Our Woman in Jamaica. And of course, as the 15th book in the series, with only 2 more to go, it begins to lay the foundations for what's hopefully a satisfying conclusion. Along the way, we get a visit to the Sky Garden in 20 Fenchurch Street, a solution to the riddle of Mordred's brief love affair in the Eastern Ukraine question, an attempt to establish Wicca as the English national religion, a trip to Hastings, and an ex-convict who likes to play Chas and Dave numbers on an upright piano in our living room. In some ways, this is the most inward-looking of the novels. Superficially, it's about the domestic politics of MI7, and it deliberately reveals some of the intrinsic tensions there. Some readers might already have concluded that having several independent departments within MI7, each with its own remit, is a recipe for confusion. They may be right, and that question is more fully addressed in the final book, Ruby Parker's Last Orders. It's flagged up ready for consideration here. Anyway, that's the Seductive Scent of Empire, infighting and dangerous fantasies about a return to the past. And that's enough from me.